What's up, guys? This is Aaron of Armed Atlas Cosmic Conversations. We're here with kind of like a part two of our conversation with Jeremy of X Tech. And he's actually, during the live stream, we couldn't show the guns. We couldn't show off what he actually had, as it functionally fit into the firearms. But we can do that here in a, one-off standalone recording. Dude, Jeremy, I've seen some of the stuff that you got. It's pretty cool. I'm excited for what you got. Show the people. Show them what you got, man.
Sounds great. Thanks, Aaron. All right, so as I mentioned with the extensions, we focus on ergonomics. So this is a 9-round setup for the original M&P Shield. So when I see this guy here, spoil what a bag, but I'll flip this guy around so you can see it's really a focus on letting you get that perfect high grip on the pistol. So we don't do what you've seen from others, like a little pinky extended pointing out deal. The problem with those that move forward is when you grip the pistol, it's going to want to nosedive on you. So ours is really just giving you that nice high grip. So that the concept is you can go from something that's a pocket pistol per se and just swap the magazine to a longer mag, and now you got kind of that next size up. So that's the MEP Shield. And then some of my travels this summer will take me to restricted states. So I'm carrying the Shield this summer, which is kind of a going backwards 3 years. um, and then we've got our number one seller on the small pistols. I'm going to change my approach here. So this is a standard frame P365. And then I'll compare it real quickly here to the XL in 1 second. So this guy is, again, our number one selling product.
There you have it.
Again, the 12 round SIG mag, if you've ever seen those, kind of has that angle going down on the front.
Yeah.
Same deal. This one, squeeze it, keep a nice high grip on the pistol again. Good to go there.
Now I'll say even
Uh,
with the 365 XL mags that you can use for um, they fit in a little bit weird. I don't know if
yeah,
you're
it's
familiar.
super loose. I mean, I have hundreds of them. We buy a gazillion Sig mags, and so we make for the standard frame right now. What you can buy from us is a 10 to 13, a 10 to 10 plus zero for restricted states that can be converted if you move to a plus three, and then we make a 12 to 15. Because when I came out with these, so many of my customers were like, "I freaking love this, but I bought the tack pack that came with three 12 round mags. What do I do with those mags now? They wiggle, they make noise, they rattle, they don't fit well. I hate how the grip feels. So we made a 12 to 15. So those ones are the same parts, but they just ship with an adapter to fill in the gap that's created, and then ship with a longer spring. So we do a dedicated kit for the 380 as well. So this guy is definitely our main jam today.
Okay, you
And
have
then
one
I
for
just
the
want to show
380,
real,
which is good.
yep, we do a dedicated kit. So, and every extension we sell that adds rounds always is going to ship with a spring. So you can see like size wise here, um, you're looking at, around a 3/8 of an inch, I think is the magic number, maybe a little bit less an added link compared to the XL. Um, I'm not a fan of the XL personally as it comes from SIG because that grip, I just, where my bottom finger lands is just a little bit awkward, right? And so keeping that high grip on the pistol, I end up kind of fighting it right in here.
Hmm.
So really, to me, this setup's ideal. And then I also, just by swapping the mag back to a flush fit one, can fit in my pocket or be more discreet about how I'm carrying that day. Um, Completing the ecosystem for now, as we wait and see what happens, we're doing magazine adapters. So if you guys have messed with 17 round mags, SIG ships with 3 different style blaze plates, but they don't support the back of your hand. That's another pet peeve of mine. So if it interfaces with your hand, size wise, we're always going to provide support here. Again, it starts with grip. If you can't have a good grip, then you might as well not even carry the pistol, is how I look at it. So um, our adapters are going to be $14.95 and lifetime warranty. Feels really great in the hand. So this is for the 17 round mags to use for both the um, XL, and also we're doing that for the standard frame. So now this is what the standard frame will look like with the 17 round setup. So that's kind of the stuff in the guns. And then one thing I didn't show was just, this is probably the style that we're best known for of the waffle pattern on the AK mags. And this is the, as we call it currently, the California special for you AK guys out there. So these are 1030s. They ship with a reduced length spring and then a blocker inside. So that's what the inside looks like. So if you take the blocker out, the magazine will not function. That makes it 50 state legal, as does the sticker that marks it as 10 rounds. And then if you move, relocate, laws change, then you can buy the $4.95 kits and convert the sucker to the real standard capacity 30 round max.
I love that you said standard capacity 30 round mag because a lot of people get that wrong. You know,
And
especially
I
the
woke
powers that be.
I woke up to I woke up to 200 emails one day. I won't lie. I had some web guy working for me that used the term somewhere in the dark channels of my website, used the word high instead of standard. And I woke up to a lot of angry people. They're like, "You sold out, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, no, it's just some web guy. So what are you going to do?
You know, it's funny how that works. At the end of the day, most of our complaints are because some intern. Right
Yeah,
now,
so
was
if you
that?
guys notice some of my stuff,
Yeah.
I do care. Please just alert me to it, and I promise you I will fix it. But yeah, if you want to be angry, you can be angry, but it's all good.
I mean, I don't know if it motivates people to buy something, right? That said, now was that the end of the collection, or did you want to show them the other stuff?
That's all I've got for guns here is this the XL, the standard, and the shield.
Okay.
So we've got the Glocks and all that will be coming out in the near future, and of course traveling with
Well,
AKs when I have to go places like California, Washington's a little tough.
I will just say that in case somebody watches this video, it's just a standalone video, they don't watch your full interview, they should definitely watch the full interview because we got into some hot stuff, such as, the SIG magazine lawsuit where they're suing Springfield over their mags. But could you just take a second and show them the Glock stuff just in case they didn't get a chance to see it?
Yeah, yeah. Let me see what I just tossed over. I can grab again.
Yeah.
All right, so that's a Glock. That's a Glock. And lots of Glocks. 20. All right, so someone in there is the 15 round 26, but so yeah, so first production parts that you're going to see from us is going to be a +3 for the 43 and a complete 9 round magazine, steel reinforced bodies, lifetime warranty. So this will be available as a 9 round mag or a +3 kit. Um, then we have in tooling now our +6s for the 19. We are working on a +4 for the 17. Kicker with these is going to be they'll fit anything the factory mags fit, but also fit limited class gauges. So that's why we're doing the 6 and the 4 for the 17 and 19. We are looking at our options for the 43X. We're kind of waiting on the litigation there between Palmetto and Shield Arms. These as well are going to be, so right here, we have to do a 15 round and 17 round for the 26. The 26 is one of my favorite pistols ever that just almost misses the mark. So I think this is kind of like argument for best Glock ever. I don't know. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying it's conversation worthy to have a 26 where you can have your magazines instantly converted from that smaller profile to a compact to a full size gun by just swapping the magazines. So we'll be offering these as just the adapters or complete magazines. So really excited for those. And then for the 19, when the extensions come out, we'll also be offering complete magazines that are 21 rounds, as well as just the +6 extensions. And then eventually for the 17, don't have a date on the 17 yet, but I can tell you I'm absolutely committed to doing it. Won't be later than Q1 next year at the latest. I'm hoping to be sooner. So that's kind of the whole ecosystem of Glocks for us is going to be extensions and complete magazines as we go.
Heck yeah, man. And obviously, I know you just said the 17 is it's on its way. I'm excited for that. I feel like I'm not going to buy any more magazines until we can get that 17 done. Because I carry the Glock 45, and I'm just like, let's go, let's get some real
Well, we've
magazines.
got we've got within 60 days we'll have the flush fit 17s coming out. So definitely excited to get you out some to test.
Dude,
And then the extensions, even in prototype form, I'd be if you're down to put them through their paces
yeah,
and work with us as a tester, definitely down to include you.
yeah, we'll put some ammo through them. It's what we do. That said, I do want to just take a quick note. I noticed there's like an emergency eject button at the end of those. That it didn't look like you needed a special tool to engage, like because with some of these other, it's a little bit tougher. Like, did you use a ballpoint pen on that, or like how'd you get that out?
On the Yeah, so on our um, all our extensions that are non-Glock, I just use a pen, right? So all our extensions to date are tool free. So the 365 got a little more complicated where you have to pinch it on, but there's, ammo tip, pen, done. That's how you get our extensions on and off. As far as installing the Glock extensions, same deal. You don't need any tool. You just got to take the factory base plate off. Our magazines and our extensions you'll have two choices, right? I never want to force someone to modify their factory product, but the Glock tabs, like you're used to seeing, will be on our magazines. You can remove them if you choose to on the magazine bodies I'm referring to. If you leave the tabs on, it gives you a fifth engagement point. We already have four for holding on the base plate, right? Um, so if you leave the tabs on, and I think any Glock person's gonna understand what I'm saying, but I'm talking about those little tabs right there that make a
Mhm.
Glock magazine so much fun to take apart. You'll need a small screwdriver or a blade to pop this over that tab. It's not hard to do, but you'll need that. If you choose to take the tabs off, like you're probably used to doing if you ran other extensions, then you can just use the pen and pop it off and you're done. So that's going to be at user discretion. But I just, wanted to give people what they're used to. I also wanted the extension from a duty use perspective, being a little bit harder to take off to me wasn't a huge deal as long as you could still get it off in the field. And so the fact that you can use a Benchmade or a multi-tool and do that to me, being stronger in a drop test for those guys that really want to be able to toss this 30 feet fully loaded and have fun. The tabs are another point of engagement, but again, in our case, it's going to be our fifth and sixth point of engagement that we already have four. So
Yeah. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming back and recording this separate standalone video. Right after the podcast, like I said it before, can't show guns on YouTube live, but we can record a separate standalone video. Normally we just do it on locals, but I wanted to try it out this way, see if it works for everybody. And hopefully, if somebody can check out your products and if they like what they see, they can support what you're doing. Obviously, if they don't like it, they can just let us know in the comment section and run us up on the algorithm, and somebody else will see it. And if they want to support what you're doing, that's cool too. That said, bro, thank you so much for taking 2 hours of your life and donating it to sacrificing it to the podcast. I
yeah,
definitely
man.
appreciate that, man.
No, I'm very grateful, man, to have on. Grateful we've met and excited to see, where this relationship goes, man. I respect what you're doing. I enjoyed investing 3 hours of commuting time today, listening to your podcast and getting a feel for what you stand for, and that's exciting to me. And so, yeah, hopefully, start up great things together. So, thank you again, and for what you do and what you stand for, and I'm grateful for it.
Dude, awesome. Thanks so much, guys. Hey, guys, go follow X Tech. Can you just show your shirt a little bit? Let's make sure people can see that.
Yeah,
Get the spelling.
oops, I'm not good at this whole reverse thing, but
Right, the X Tech Tactical, and obviously X Tech Tactical. Go to the website, check it out, and support what this guy's doing. All right, y'all. Peace.